Everybody, welcome to Friday. It's another Mic Talk. It's another day with Song and Sword. This is what we do every day. We get in the Word of God. This is your daily time to nourish and to get your heart set so that you can have a great day. It's going to be a great day for me. It's my day off. It is my wife's back in town. It is cinnamon roll day. And it's going to be warm, I think, but the kids in the house that we built back in the day, where Mikey and Monica and them live, we've got a pool up there now, so I'll probably go take a dip in that. Anyway, I don't know what you're doing today, but I hope your day is going to be good. I hope your day is going to be walking with the Lord, and I hope you're going to send us your prayer request if you need us to pray for you. Text prayer to that number that you see on the screen there. As always, you can do that anytime you want, and those will get to me and Sarah, and we'll pray for you. And we're also asking for you to pray with us at 1:49 every afternoon. I just imagine, I love this, it's like, you know, God's in heaven, and at 1:49 every afternoon, he goes, angels, check it out, Song and Sword's praying. And we're praying for God to provide for us miraculously. Remember, we've got till July 24th, those 52 days of Come Let Us Build. I'll update you on some numbers tomorrow. It's been really great. So many people being generous and giving, and you're part of that. Thank you. And thank you for being a part of our lives every day. Oh, by the way, I think we're back up on Spotify. Spotify had some issues transitioning a couple of their different medias into one. But now if you want to take us on the road, on the trail, to the beach, you can get us on Spotify again. Song and Sword is the place to go for all this. I want to go today to Isaiah chapter 42. You can probably tell that on my personal devotions, I'm working through Isaiah. And I come across this passage that is just a beautiful passage. In fact, I wrote in my journal, such beautiful words. And I think you'll agree with it. Listen to the word of the Lord, Isaiah chapter 42, starting with verse 5. Thus says God the Lord, who created the heavens and stretched them out, who spread out the earth and comes from it, and what comes from it, who gives breath to the people in it, and spirit to those who walk in it. I am the Lord. I have called you in righteousness. I will take you by the hand and keep you. I will give you as a covenant for the people, a light for the nations, to open the eyes that are blind, to bring out the prisoners from the dungeon, from the prison, those who sit in darkness. I am the Lord. That is my name. My glory I give to no other, nor my praise to carved idols. Behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things I now declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. This is the prediction, this is the prophecy, this is the promise of the Lord in the Old Testament, 700 years before Jesus was born, that he was going to make a new covenant. He was going to send his son, Jesus Christ. Now, if you understand the prophets, here's how it works in the Old Testament mostly. The prophets go, hey, listen, I had a covenant with you. God speaking through the prophets. I've had a covenant with you. I gave you the laws. I want righteousness for you. And you keep breaking my laws. And so I'm going to punish you. There's going to be punishment for sin. But now God breaks out, and he does in every one of the prophets, but he does it a lot in Isaiah. He says, let me tell you how I'm going to fix this righteousness problem of yours. I'm going to send you my covenant. That's a pointing to Jesus Christ. You see what it says? I will give you as a covenant for the people, a light for the nations. He's talking about Jesus. Remember Jesus when he's sitting down at the table with his disciples, and he says, this is a new covenant of my blood. It's pointing back to Isaiah. It's pointing back to Isaiah 42. This is a new thing. God says, I'm the Lord. I'm the one who stretches out the heavens. I do it all. I make it all. I breathe it all. And here's what I'm going to do. And I love this. I'm going to tell you the new things I declare before they spring forth. I'm telling them to you. That's why prophecies in the Old Testament are so important, because Isaiah is going, hey, it's not going to be all doom and gloom. You guys are going to go into captivity. You are going to be punished, because this first covenant that I gave you, the rules, the laws, the 10 commandments on the stone tablets, you couldn't keep them. And just in case you think you're better than the Old Testament people of God, we wouldn't have kept them either. So what am I going to do? I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send as my covenant a light. And this light is going to show you the way. It's going to bring prisoners out of the dungeon. It's going to bring from prison those who sit in darkness. In other words, the work of Jesus Christ. And he's going to do what you couldn't do on your own. He's going to give his life so that you can be righteous by his blood and by faith in him. And now it's a new covenant. And that's what I want you to think about this Friday as you go through your day. Maybe you're working, maybe you're playing, maybe you're by the pool, maybe you're hanging out. I don't know what you're doing, but here's what I'll tell you. Today, there is a new covenant. It's not the old covenant that says you better keep all the rules or you're not righteous. It's the new covenant that shed the light on us, that got us out of the prison of sin and said, hey, I'm going to send you somebody. He's a new covenant. His name is Jesus. And that's what we live for today. I hope that sends you through the day with some joy and some courage, because we're under a new covenant. God desires righteousness for us. And he has made us righteous now through his son, Jesus Christ. And that's good news. Happy Friday, kids. We'll see you tomorrow.